Persona 6 is officially happening, and somehow that was only the beginning of the chaos. Within hours of the reveal, social feeds were packed with release dates, protagonist names, battle system claims, and platform wars. Some of those posts sounded incredibly convincing. The problem? Convincing is not confirmed. Today, we are doing this the King Fresh way. No recycled leak threads, no thumbnail-level misinformation. First, every major Persona 6 fact ATLUS and SEGA have actually put on the record. Then, 5 fan myths that are already debunked, or at minimum, have absolutely no official foundation. Let's separate the real game from the noise. First, the headline that matters most. Persona 6 is not a codename, a leak, or a fan project. SEGA officially announced it in June 2026 as the newest numbered entry in ATLUS's Persona series. The reveal arrived with a teaser trailer and official wishlisting pages, so this is a real, announced RPG. Not a distant corporate promise with no public footprint. SEGA also identifies P Studio as the production team. That is the ATLUS studio associated with Persona, and it means the next mainline chapter is officially on the board. After all the years of waiting, that part is finally simple. Persona 6 exists. Here is one area where the official information is unusually clear. Persona 6 is confirmed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Series S, Windows PC, Steam, and Xbox Game Pass. The official Xbox listing also identifies Xbox Play Anywhere support. That is a broad launch plan right out of the gate, and it is important because it shuts down the biggest platform argument immediately. This is not an announcement limited to one console family. If you play on PS5, Xbox Series, or PC, Persona 6 is officially headed your way. For now, those are the announced destinations, no more and no fewer. Persona 6 is not being presented as Persona 5, the direct sequel. Official store copy calls it a completely fresh, standalone story with a new cast of characters. That also means newcomers do not need homework before jumping in. Persona's numbered games have traditionally told separate stories, and the official Persona 6 description reinforces that approach. ATLUS and SEGA are promising a bold new chapter rather than a continuation built around prior knowledge. That is huge, because Persona 5's popularity brought in a massive audience. Persona 6 is designed to welcome that audience back while still giving longtime fans a brand new mystery to unravel. The official description gives us the broad setup. Persona 6 takes place in modern-day Japan and returns to the series' signature double life. On one side, school routines, friendships, romance, and the memories that come from ordinary days. On the other, strange rumors, unsettling urban legends, occult incidents, dangerous, otherworldly threats, and characters awakened to the power of Persona. The exact city is still under wraps, but the core fantasy is unmistakably Persona. You are not just saving the world in a dungeon. You are building relationships, living a year of daily life, and facing the supernatural consequences hiding beneath familiar streets. Another official detail is more than just flavor text. Relationships are central to Persona 6. The Steam description says the people you meet share extraordinary abilities, and that every relationship you nurture makes you stronger. That strongly confirms the emotional core fans expect from the series. Connections are not background decoration. They are part of the journey and part of becoming stronger against the darkness. But there is a limit to what we can say. ATLUS has not named the system. We do not know whether it will be called social links, confidants, something entirely new, or a major evolution of the formula? The concept is confirmed. The mechanics are not. Before the myths, here is the most important rule for Persona 6 coverage. Silence is not confirmation. As of the current official pages, there is no announced release date, no named protagonist, no revealed party roster, no named city, no official combat breakdown, no system requirements, no price, and no detailed special editions. The Steam page does confirm single-player support, 15 supported languages, Steam achievements, Steam Cloud, family sharing, and de novo anti-tamper DRM. But a real store listing is not the same thing as a full gameplay reveal. We know the frame. We do not know the full painting yet. Myth number 1 is already dead. Persona 6 is not an Xbox exclusive. The reveal happened during an Xbox showcase, and it is launching on Game Pass, so the confusion is understandable. But the official SEGA announcement lists PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Windows, and Steam alongside Xbox Game Pass. The official Persona 6 website links directly to Xbox, PlayStation 5, and Steam wishlists. An Xbox marketing spotlight is not an exclusivity contract. So yes, Xbox players have a lot to celebrate, especially with Game Pass, but PlayStation and PC players are officially included too. Myth number 2, that Persona 6 already has a locked release date. It does not, at least not publicly. SEGA lists the release date as TBD, and Steam says to be announced. That means any exact month, day, season, or year you see online is not official release information. Could an internal target exist? Of course, every major game has planning behind the scenes. But a target inside a company is not a consumer-facing launch date, and targets can move. Until ATLUS or SEGA gives us a date in an official announcement, treat every precise calendar prediction as speculation, not news. Myth number 3 is the idea that Persona 6 will continue Persona 5's main story or bring back its core crew as the new lead cast. Officially, that is not the pitch. ATLUS describes Persona 6 as a fresh, standalone story with a new cast of characters. Could the game contain references, Easter eggs, or thematic connections? Maybe. Persona loves its larger identity. But that is completely different from claiming a direct sequel, a returning Phantom Thieves party, or a continuation of Persona 5's plot. Right now, the official information points toward a clean new chapter, not Persona 5 Part 2. Myth number 4, that leaked art has officially revealed Persona 6's protagonist, party members, names, genders, or relationship dynamics. It has not. The official announcement confirms a new cast, but it does not introduce any named characters. No official profile pages, no character trailer, no ATLUS confirmation of a dual protagonist setup, no confirmation of a specific lead from any circulating image. That does not mean every leak is automatically fake. It means none of it should be presented as fact until the publisher validates it. This is the exact moment where fan excitement can accidentally turn rumors into fake memories. Myth number 5 is actually 2 versions of the same mistake. Some fans say Persona 6 is definitely action combat. Others point to Steam's turn-based combat tag and declare traditional battles confirmed. Neither conclusion is safe. Steam clearly labels those as popular, user-defined tags, meaning players, not ATLUS, added them. Meanwhile, the official announcement calls Persona 6 an RPG and promises innovative gameplay, but it does not explain the battle system. The dark teaser and occult language also suggest a mood, not a formal genre switch into horror. Persona 6 may evolve in major ways, but the combat format remains officially unannounced. That is where Persona 6 stands right now. It is officially real, developed by P Studio, coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Windows, Steam, and Game Pass. It is a new standalone story with a new cast, set in modern-day Japan, built around daily life, relationships, personas, and a supernatural mystery. And that is already more than enough to be excited about. But the date, hero, city, battle system, and every ultra-specific leak claim remain outside the confirmed zone. Which confirmed detail has you most hyped? The fresh cast, the modern Japan setting, or Day 1 Game Pass? Drop your theory below, but label it a theory. Subscribe to King Fresh content for more fast, factual gaming news without the rumor fog.